like this. That's on C. We are going to do that on all 12 keys. All right, so this lesson is going to be part of our exercise. Like I said, for those that are members of the channel, there's a playlist for exercise. There's a playlist for songs. There's a playlist for theory. There's a playlist for scale. So I'm making all of those playlists available to the members so that you have an organized practice routine, so that whenever you put on your keyboard, you're not just lost in playing some, random stuff that you really don't know the meaning, or so you don't end up playing some chords that you don't know where they are coming from. So for those of you that are aiming at, you really want to know how to play on all 12 keys, so I'm going to be showing you what I am practicing, what the professionals are practicing. So which is the main reason why you hear a lot of 5, 1, 4 in different keys. 4. You hear it in songs when instrumentalists are playing. You hear it a lot and you're like, where are all these guys interpreting from? So they're all sounding alike, all right? So at times it is the voicings that kind of differentiate them. So I'll show you what they have been practicing and what you should be practicing and how it can help you. This one will be straight to the point. I don't need to talk and explain too much. So this I took from, like I said before, there is nothing we want to play that has not been played. It is just for you to be able to source the right materials and focus on those materials. Then you are good to go. You start growing. So we're going to focus in on cases 3ID plus 2ID. I already make a video explaining the theory behind it, how it came about. In this lesson, we're just going straight to the point. This is how it's going to sound like as an exercise. So let me see. It's going to sound like this. That's on C. We are going to do that on all 12 keys. It's an exercise. Then when it comes to application, how to use it, I already explained it in the video that I broke down the full class. So in the key of C, when you put on your keyboard, the scale you're going to be using is, you're going to be forming a major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Take away the 1. So from here, the next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be flattening the 6 and the 7 a half step below. So a half step below. So it's giving us F melodic minor / C. Yeah, just ignore that for now. Actually, it's an F. Let's not go there. You see, so your major scale, flat the 7 and the 6. So what you want to do now is you want to hold down your 1 chord on your left hand. Then you want to go to the very first note in that scale that you just formed, which is B flat. So think of it as a major chord. So by now you should have mastered your major chords on all 12 keys, first and second inversion. All right. So think of it as a major chord in its root position. Then also think of it as a major chord in its second inversion. So we are going to be using the second inversion. You bring it here. All right. So you add it to this, your C on your left. So you play. So we have that's what we want to achieve here. This is what we want to achieve. We want to achieve a 7 flat 9 chord. That's what we really want to achieve in this lesson. So it will sound like, we are in the key of, okay, right now let's see it as we are practicing from the key of C. All right. We already chose our scale. So you pick B. You can just hold the note down your left. So I could just do. Alright, so you pick the B flat. This is the chord itself, but because you want to start embellishing chords, you want to start adding colors to the way you play. So instead of you just doing this, because the main chords, our main goal here is to play a B flat second inversion, then you flatten, you also play a B flat diminished chord. That's a diminished 7, but we are playing the first inversion of it. See? So the idea here is we are picking the B flat, we'll play the first inversion of the major chord. We'll also make it a diminished 7 chord, and we'll also play the first inversion of that chord. So all together we'll have this and this, all on the same note, B flat. So B flat major over C, B flat diminished over C. Alright, so that's the exercise. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to practice it. The first is going to be in block pattern. While the second, in the second part, we're going to try to kind of, play something like that, just to embellish it and make it, sound one special way. So okay, so let's move on. So we have a B flat, see, B flat major, then B flat diminish over C. So B flat major, B flat diminish over C. So if you've gone through the lesson where I taught diminished chords, you will know that we have just 3 of them. All right, and the inversions of this chord keep repeating depending on where you take them from. So we are using this, we are playing it in its first inversion. Then for this, the major chord, we are playing it in its first inversion also. So altogether we have this. So over C, that's it for the B flat. All right, then let's go to A flat. A flat also, you pick the major, make it a first inversion, save that in your head, then go to the A flat again, make it a diminished chord, that's a diminished 7, play the first inversion. So together we have, all right, then we'll go to G also now. Hope you are saving them. Right now we have B flat major and a diminish, we have A flat major and a diminish. Then let's go to the G now. The G, root position, first inversion. Back to the G, we'll make it a diminished chord, first inversion. So we have a G major and a G diminished. So the chord app is telling us B flat 7. You should know where this is coming from. You should already understand that at times when you invert a chord, the names change. It is you that know what you are interpreting from. I know that this is a G diminished I wanted to play, but because I inverted the chord, I got this. All right, so I have G major, then G diminished. Let's go to F. Then you see, first inversion. Well, let's go back to the F again, make it a diminished chord, first inversion. So we now have F and diminish. Now let's go to E. We're going to play it as a major chord, the E. So that's E, first inversion. Then go back to that same E, make it an E diminished 7. Do you see? So make it an E diminished 7, then you play the first inversion. So for the E now we have, do you see? Let's go to the D. Also, first inversion. Go back to the D, make it a diminished 7 chord. Play the first inversion. So we now have D major and D diminished. Then you resolve and end it on 1 chord. So altogether, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have this. So that's like a B flat major diminish, A flat major diminish, G major diminish, F major diminish, E major diminish, D major diminish, back to the C. Now you're going to add your left hand. This is an exercise. So we have you see, so I can, if my pad was, I can decide to increase my pad. Let me increase my pad so you see something. My pad, so I could just hold down this one just to continue playing, so I could have the one inside. So I could just do, Never mind. Okay. So, all right. Did you see what I did there? So this is like an exercise. So for now, don't worry. Some of those things, just practice them. These are things you could just wake up and, just on your piano, you know. Then what I did the other time, I used the pentatonic scale, which is a 5-note scale. So I played from the 5. I did a 5 6, then 1 2 3. So the finger I'm using 5 6, then finger 1 2 3. So 5 6 1 2 3 5 6 1 2 3 5 6 1 2 3 5 6 1 2 3 5 6 1. You see, but when I hold my step on my sustain pedal and play it very fast, it sounds like this. Do you see? That's something you can add. So also that's the very first way to practice it. The next way to practice it is by trying to embellish it. So we'll go back to that B flat. So instead of approaching the B flat straight up, you play the highest notes, this, and you play this like a then you move. The next one also you play, then you move. Then you go for your G also, then you move. Then you go to your F also. Sorry, F. Then you move. Then you go to your E. See? Then your D. Then you're back to your E. I could even do for that one also. So now practice this patterns. I really want to go straight in this lesson. I don't want to start telling you how to use it and how not to use it. So you see the formula I just did. So some of these exercise, they require that you find them yourself. In short, some of this exercise, you don't even need it to play a song, but you just need it like an exercise. It gives you this familiarity with the instrument. All right. So whenever you approach the instrument, you can flow everywhere. You can see chords, because right now I could see that that's a B flat major. Oh, first inversion. Oh, then that's a diminish. Oh wow. You see? Then this is A flat major. So I'm seeing these inversions now, and I'm practicing. I can, before you know, I start getting used to them. That is the only reason why I can play. And I will not make mistake and hitting the wrong note. Why? Because I've practiced all of these things, and whenever I just want to play, whenever I just put my hands on the keyboard and you're like, you know what? Play something for us down here. I could just start playing something and you'll be like, oh, how come this guy knows so much chords? No. These are some of the things that we use. So the next thing that you're going to be doing for me is you need to move this to other keys. Yes. So to be able to move it, I will do just one key, which is F. I want to move with the circle of 4th and 5th. I'll go to F from C. I'm going to go to the key of F now and do it for you. Then what you need to do on your own, you have to like come up with the formulas too. If you don't understand it, watch the video. I'll drop the link under this one. This one is a straightforward exercise video. So if you want to understand how I form the chords, where they are coming from, and how I applied it, this is just an exercise. So that's on C. So on F sharp, sorry, on F, you play the major scale. Right? So you flat the 6 and the 7. So you have this. So you have this. All right. So you go to E now. The same pattern. You go to E major. Let's see here. E flat major. Sorry. First inversion. Diminish. You see? You go to C sharp major. Diminish. Then you go to C major. Diminish. Then you go to B flat major. Diminish. Then you go to A major. You know I'm doing the inversions, right? Diminish. You go to G major. Then you end here. Altogether it's going to be on F. So So these are chords you could use to create atmosphere. All right, so that's it on F. So what I want you to do, for those of you that are directly under my tutorship, sit down at times and try and figure. When you figure things out, they get into your system and you understand better. I've done C, I've done F. So go ahead and do the other keys. All right, and let me know how it's going. And yeah, see you in another one.